Hello, and welcome to Mesa Esports. Today we are watching our Valorant team against, I'm not sure which team this is. We don't have that information up right now. Long Beach. Okay, thank you. I'm guessing, yeah, that's what LB stands for. So we're gonna start on Lotus. This was Long Beach's pick, so we'll see how that plays out for them. Currently, we do see the new draft pick as well, our new draft screen. We finally got one. You see for CMU. Oh, that doesn't look quite right. We see for CMU a lot of pretty comfort picks. I think we've seen all these characters play before. We haven't seen Sofa King Bad on Fate though, so that is gonna be a newer pick. Versus a Neon Sky Omen Breach Cypher. That's gonna have a lot of hold potential. There we go. Oh, very quick loading in time. Hi guys. So CMU is starting on defense, I believe. Yes. Versus, yeah, Long Beach on attack. It's gonna be a little sketchy today. We're starting later than usual, unfortunately some people have noticed. And I also have minimal sleep, so we're gonna have fun today. It's gonna be a time. So we see the shared setup on C, obviously as well. Oh, squishy. Squishy. Okay, there we go. First shot in. We do see Spike isn't picked up yet. Speaking to the Cypher does go down, however they get the trade-off. That does like Spike in spawn for Long Beach, but it doesn't look like CMU's gonna push that anymore. It's just letting Spike stay back there. It's gonna be up to that Sky to pick it up. And it looks like they're gonna do a full push onto B, possibly, after going through that door, or they're gonna rotate off. We do. No one's on A right now, which does look like that's where Long Beach wants to go. And I can also say, I know our Valorant team at least was very excited for this match. Thought it was going to be a very fun one to do, because they believe this is the only team they've lost against. So they're excited for a rematch. This might be a long one. We'll see. I'm hoping not, but hey, more gameplay's never a problem. We see the full push onto A now. They do manage to get plant off with 40 seconds left on the clock. And that will be up to CMU on the retake now. Going on to the Frogman Raise POV. We'll see if they see anyone in that box. They know someone's in long there. They just catch the breach off guard. Okay. Very nice 3K from CMU at 1. Sofa King managing to get the final kill on that Neon. And that will give CMU the first round of Lotus, bringing it to 1-0 total. You might hear the Val people as well in the background. Very, like I said, very excited for today, very loud, but hey, what else would we want? Okay, and we've talked about Econ a lot throughout all of our streams. It's such a big difference for teams playing into a classic versus 2 Bulldogs and 2 Outlaws. Is going to put Long Beach at a lot more of a disadvantage, but next round they're going to have a lot more buying power, probably having enough for maybe a Vandal if they want to force buy, if not at least having some for a Spectre. But I do believe this is the first time we've seen a team on the losing only take a classic. We see Frogman getting an early pick here, headshot with the Outlaw on the Omen, a very nice job from him, and Skit's pushed up quite far here with that Bulldog. Blinding. We'll see how this ends up playing out. Skits is still holding up on the C site. Does get flash, manages to peek out of it. And an insane 3K from Skits, managing to get... Ooh, I don't think he sees that Neon there. Not quite. Does go down. But that will be a 1v4 for Colorado Mesa, putting them in a very nice position. Frogman does go down. Neon picking up that Bulldog off of Skits' body. We see the Fade Dog go out chasing it down. We'll possibly run into Sherrod on Vice here. It's probably going to be a pretty... Okay, there we go. Sherrod getting a very nice headshot with, I believe it's Protocol? Yes, I love Protocol. The silly gun that talks to you. And that will bring it to 2-0 currently. Yeah. Right now we've seen great gameplay from both teams. CMU, obviously, the very first time we ever saw them play Lotus, they did lose it, I believe. I think, I don't know. They've won, I think, like every Lotus game after, at least the ones that we've streamed. But they lost that very first one that took us to 3 games.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. But you know, I heard just said CMU's come back on Lotus quite a bit. Obviously, it's been played a lot. They're doing a great job playing on it. Ostrich getting a kill on that Cypher with a ghost. Very impressive. We see a lot of Long Beach set up for A site here. We'll see how that ends up playing out for them. If they're gonna rotate, they're gonna try. Ooh! There we go. Like I said, saving up for those Vandals last round. We saw it come out with that Neon, and it's gonna be very hard to play into, especially when most of the team had ghosts. A couple guns have been picked up since then. Oh, pink cluster, very nice. Breach stun. We'll see if that ends up getting any follow-up. Doesn't quite seem to, but they do manage to plant Spike. We're going to see you on the retake. Skits managing to get a headshot on that Sky, and Frogman getting a pick on the Breach. They do calm the Neons behind and one in tree. I can hear them talking. So bring it to the 2v2. Ostrich does have the Vandal, but I believe so does most of Long Beach. We see Shared coming up on ropes, height, whatever.
Last player standing.
Ostrich does end up going down to that Neon. We'll see if Shared manages to pick him off behind. Not quite. Ooh, Spray unfortunately getting stuck between the two of them, kind of just shooting in between them. And that will give Long Beach their first win on the board. Currently Skits is top frag for Colorado Mesa with 5 kills, 2 deaths. And Waka, I believe is how you say that, has 6 kills, 2 deaths, top frag for Long Beach. Yay! And also a shorty, so Neon shorty tackle, see how that goes against full Vandals and Phantoms. It could work. I mean, hey, if you're fast enough. And Sharon might have to deal with that Neon and her shorty. Seeing go, not quite going in yet. Jiggle peeked a tiny bit, but doesn't seem to be dedicating it quite fully. Sorry. Right now, it's kind of just sitting back. Obviously, Long Beach does have a lot of time on the clock to just kind of chill until they choose where they want to push. It looks like they're gonna split it coming to B. Looks like they're pushing on to B, very heavy. Also getting a very nice pick going down to that breach. I believe the Neon managing to get a very nice 2K with Skits onto Skits and Sherrod, and that leaves it just up to Sofa King and Frogman to get these final picks off. Frogman does get the pick on Omen. Neon's ult is popped. Frogman manages to get the pick on Neon as well. We see the Raze ult going out. It's just up to that breach. There doesn't seem to quite know where it is. We see the Raze ult popping. I don't think they realize the breach is behind. No, they don't. But Frogman manages to get the trade anyways, despite being a little confused as to where everyone was, and that will give CMU another round to their name. Frogman currently top frag with 8 kills, 2 deaths. An amazing round from him. Waka currently tied with 6 kills, 2 deaths. Both teams right now seem somewhat even in terms of how much money they have. Long Beach is a tiny bit behind there, only having the bot frags having those 2 Spectres not going to be great. But also, you know, bot frag for CMU having a Guardian a little more useful, especially on a map like Lotus, which has that a lot of long range potential. Oh, squishy. But we'll see if we see the grenade going off on Frogman, not quite getting it off. Shared getting every util notification on C. We see the breach ult going out. I believe we saw a couple of the stuns going out. A very nice kill through the smokes from Shared. Great job from him. Also, ooh, okay, another nice kill on that Neon. Obviously this Vice setup has been very hard to play against. We do see him unfortunately going down to that Omen, but that brings it to a 4v3 situation, which puts CMU out of obviously a little bit more of an advantage overall.
Planted.
Long Beach does manage to get the plant off on C site. We see more Breach util. God, I love that character, but he's so annoying to play against. See that Breach on main? Oh, a very nice headshot on that Omen. A great job from Ostrich. And that will leave Breach and the Cypher to continue to hold there. We see Frogman coming up the flank.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunately, shooting right over that Cypher does not manage the. Does not matter though, as Ostrich manages to get the trade. I'm not quite sure who got the final kill on whoever was left. The Breach, I believe. But doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, Valorant is a team game, and right now the team is winning. Frogman is still a tough frag. Waka is still tough frag as well. Both had 8 kills. One more death for each of them on the board though. Yeah. We see though, again, with economy being a big issue here, full Vandals into 2 Sheriffs, a Ghost, a Stinger, and a Guardian. Not the greatest position to be in, but obviously we've seen Longhorn come back from worse rounds. Frogman getting a very early kill with his grenades on the Omen. A great job from him. Skits getting a kill on Waka. And that will leave the last 3 of Long Beach to either try to continue this push on A or to just leave and rotate off to a different site. It looks like they're going to continue to push. We'll see what they choose, if they choose to do here. They are in a kind of rough situation. If they try to leave, obviously there's a chance they might get spotted from stairs. But trying to push in, he's trying to push into more of our team. So it's... Oh. We saw the Sky Flash going out, some fire shots going off on Cypher. Cypher manages to get the long range kill with the Stinger. Very good job, a nice job from him. And we see the Sky Heal going out, bringing the Cypher back to full HP from any damage that was done by Frogman. We see rotating over to B from what it looks like. Gets a very nice pick on that fade. Or sorry, on the Cypher. Also managing to clean up the last 2 with Sky and Breach, and that will give CMU another round, bringing it to 5-1. If you don't know how Valorant rounds... If you don't know how Valorant rounds work, it is first to 13 if both teams go 12-12. Then we will go into an overtime where each team will basically just continue to swap sides until one team goes 2 rounds ahead. So if it's a perfect situation, then it'll be 15-13 or 15-12, my apologies. And I believe round 12 is when, or round 13 is when they swap sides. So right now we are on round 7. Frogman getting stunned there and going down to Waka. Great job from that Neon. We've seen, obviously Neon has been a meta character. But we see some great gameplay from them so far. I'm wondering if maybe we'll see any Waylay this week. I do believe you're allowed to play them now.
Where are you?
So that might be one character, but I don't know how good they are. We see the Sky Ult going out, tracking down Fade. Oh!
Nice.
Sky is pushing blindly off the site. I'm guessing she thought that one of the dogs would have gotten Fade if they were there. However, we do see Cypher Ult going out, which pings all of the location of the remaining CMU members. Ostrich going down to Waka there. Very nice headshot from him again. Great, as we said, that Neon's had a great job so far. And we're planting on to C site right now.
Not ready yet.
The way how NACE works as a bracket, we are in playoffs right now. This is loser is out of the bracket for good. Winner gets to progress on. So we're gonna a little bit of a messed up eye, but it's okay. We see the Cypher not quite getting any kill shots, or sorry, not quite connecting there fully. See the stun going out. Unfortunately, he doesn't manage to see the Neon in that corner there, Omen behind, and that manages to get Long Beach another round, bringing it to 5-2 overall.
Find them again.
Yeah, round 8. I think, what, 4 more rounds have we swapped? Something around there. We see Waka top frag, 12-5 currently. Very impressive. Obviously, he's had great gameplay so far. Frogman still top frag for CMU, currently 9-5. I might be so stop. Yeah, so the way how NACE works, obviously we are in playoffs like I always said. The losing team is out of the bracket for good, or at least for this round. Winner gets to progress forward. I believe this is the semifinals as well. Possibly? It is? Okay, thank you. So, you know, obviously both teams want to make it to the finals.
Cover going out.
As there's a slow push on B right now. Not quite dedicating yet. there's a chance that Skits might run into the Neon here. Is gonna go swing to see them. Not quite. Oh, unfortunately, in a very tough situation, but still manages to get the pick. Very nice job from Skits getting a 2K there. Ostrich managing to get the trade on the sky, and that will bring us to the 3v2. Up to the Breach and the Omen to be able to finish off this round. The way how we're playing this is best of 3, first to 2. So this map pick of Lotus was Long Beach's pick. The next map will be Icebox, which is CMU's.
Planted.
And then from there, oh, we see Fatal going out, not managing to catch anyone quite. So that gives them at least the information that no one on site. They see the Omen on stairs, Shared managing to get them. We see the final call that they're on tree. Ooh! Trying to dodge that flash, unfortunately gets him killed in the process. Fade also going down here is just up to Shared. We do see the ult pop though, which makes it so Breach can no longer have access to any of his guns, just simply having his classic. Shared manages to finish it off and get the defuse. And what's that? Did I see a smite knife? I think he might have smite. He does. Oh my god. That'll bring us to 6-2. Shared bringing in with the clutch. Currently, Skits and Frogman are tied for top frag for CMU. Skits with both with 9 kills. Skits with 5 deaths. Frogman with 6. Waka currently top frag for Long Beach, 13-6. A great job from him. And we see a stinger coming out. Obviously, Long Beach is in a lot tougher of a spot in terms of buying guns and kill. CMU, I don't think has had to buy. Oh, they have been obviously, but having 2,000 with the Vandal and Phantom, it's a lot different than having 2,000 with a Ghost. So we'll see if maybe Longhorn manages to pull off the Thrifty here, but obviously it's going to be a lot harder situation for them. You see the Neon pop her stun as well as ult. They're running down, trying to get Ostrich possibly. Does know that he's there, does run up and manage to get the kill. Obviously that's such a hard ult to deal with. Oh my god! Oh! Frogman unfortunately not managing to get the ace. Oh, that would have been... Imagine if we got to see another Frogman ace. He had one right at the start of the semester as well, I believe. Unfortunately not quite, but that does bring him into top frag. 13-7. Valorant players apparently very impressed by this. Jesus. God. Waka is still top frag from Long Beach. Obviously they've had a great game so far, and we see Long Beach is trying to force buy full Vandal load out here. Sorry, will possibly help them. We'll see how it goes. We saw the Fade Q Frogman grenade going off. They're not quite managing to catch anyone. But they are trying to push A from what it looks like. We have Skits on this little height, weird thing again. The stun coming out from Breach, and a stun coming out from Neon. Omen ult going out. Does manage to pop ult. We see ult coming out from Frogman, not quite managing to get a kill. Does manage to get a pick soon after though on the Breach. However, Omen gets the trade, getting Fade down. Frogman getting another kill on the Omen. Shared getting Sky out. And it will just be up to Cypher and Neon to get this plant off. And they did seem to split push on C currently. Obviously Neon has been the biggest threat of Long Beach thus far. There's a decent chance that they could pull it off. Obviously anything can happen, and even though it is the 4v2, it's not an unwinnable situation. We see the plant start to go out. However, Neon gets the pick on Shared. A lot of arguing in the back from what it sounds like. They are planting, not quite, not managing, able to. I don't know if they just keep getting interrupted or what. We'll see Frogman and Ostrich whipping this corner as this Neon goes.
One enemy remaining.
Frogman going down, but Ostrich managing to get the trade. It's just that Cypher with no HP left. Ostrich managing to get the pick, and that will allow CMU to defuse, bringing to 8-2 currently. I believe there are 2 more rounds with CMU on defense before we're swapping. We see Frogman's currently top frag for CMU, 15-8. And Waka's still top frag for Long Beach, 16-4. Oh, we do see a timeout. Timeout coming from Long Beach. That will be a minute-long timeout. We will come back after that timeout ends. We'll see you soon. Okay. Yeah, and we are back after the timeout. I believe each team has one timeout they're allowed to use per side, something like that. I don't really know the exact rules. But, you know, that could be what's needed for Long Beach to turn this around, or CMU can just keep kind of sweeping. CMU will need 4 more rounds. 4? I can't do the math right now. I think 4. 5. Okay, thank you. 5 more rounds to win. We'll see if they're pulling off. Right now we do see a pretty much split push on all 3 sides. Some getting attention on A, some getting attention on C, hoping that people rotate over. But it looks like they're gonna dedicate a full push over on A. Maybe? And it's only shared they're watching A. Obviously Vice has such a strong setup that even with only one person there, they can still hold it down for a bit. But it looks like Long Beach is switching up to slow pushing compared to the usual run-in as quick as they can method. The Sky's alone on B. Not quite sure what she's doing there, but she is going to run into Fade over there. Sofa King managing to get the kill on Sky. And that will give CMU the bit of an advantage. However, Sofa King is very low from that fight. We see Long Beach is dedicating to the plant on B. Skits on flank getting the breach. Fade Eye going out. I don't think quite getting anyone. Obviously, being 11 HP is a very sketchy situation for him to be in. He manages to kill that Neon anyways, catching them off guard. Great job from him. Cypher in the corner, rotating there. Omen manages to get a pick as well, but Sherrod manages to, I believe, Sherrod getting the trade on it. Skits managing to get the kill on the Cypher, and that allows them to continue to defusing, bringing it to 9-2 total. Yeah, there we go. 9-2 total. And that will bring us to last round of this side, where obviously after this, not gonna be able to save any money, not gonna be able to save any util, no ults. Long Beach does have 4 ults currently, so that's gonna be very scary for CMU to deal with. We're probably gonna see everything they have going out right now, but CMU's also pretty close to a lot of their ults. Oh, 2 of them. Yeah, we'll see how this ends up playing out for them. Possibly see bringing it to 9-3, and we've heard about the 9-3 curse. I don't know if it's still true. Every youth in there finds an ostrich. Frogman also going down soon after. Skits running right into that Neon. Breach ult also popped in the process there. It's up to Sherrod and Fade to get these final kills. Fade does go down. Sherrod managing to get one, also popping ult there. Sky running right past him. Sherrod getting a nice headshot on that Sky with the Sheriff. Neon popping ult there, unfortunately managing to get it, and that will bring it to 9-3 total. Frogman top frag for CMU, Waka top frag for Long Beach, currently 29. CMU will have to win 4 more rounds consecutively to win. Long Beach would have to win 10. Not a winnable, very hard situation to be in though. And we'll see how the attack chooses goes for the teams. Obviously, CMU I think is better off as an attack team, but Long Beach has a lot of util to hold down a site. So it's gonna be a bit of a rough squishy. Oh, okay. A lot of util going out there. We saw the Omen blinds, we see the smokes, we saw the breach, concuss. Ostrich getting some attention on to C, hopefully getting some people to rotate over to him as the rest of CMU is wanting to push up through A here. Not quite going through yet, probably waiting for Ostrich to get a little bit further. Viper wall goes out as well, some shots from Omen. Okay, this looks okay. I don't know what's happening. It looks like a lot of people, or it looks like all of Long Beach is rotating over to B, probably to reposition. But that does give CMU a pretty free site, except for the fact that CMU's backing out and rotating over to a different site. Looks like they're gonna run over to C as all of Long Beach gets over to A. Great fake out from them. I mean, I can't complain about that. That's gonna give them a free C site. Does break the Cypher trip, but that's, you know, they're still gonna have time to set up, get in position, and plant before any of them manage to rotate. Plant going down on C side from Sofa King, and that will be up to Long Beach for the retake. They possibly saw Frogman go up on the height here. Ostrich getting a nice headshot, nice 2K on the Sky Cypher backing out here though.
Remaining.
Oh, another stubbed ace. Unfortunate. Ostrich with an amazing 4K and going down to Waka again. That Neon has just been a menace. Shared getting the trade off. Unfortunate, another ace was snuffed. Maybe we'll see one. Frogman currently top frag with 15 kills, 10 deaths. Waka top frag for Long Beach, 21 kills, 10 deaths. CMU obviously, like I said, been doing great on attack. The Bears. Oh, I love them. We see full stingers from Long Beach. I wonder if that's gonna end up working out on a map like Lotus against Vandals. You know, Lotus has a lot of long lines of sight versus a stinger, which mainly pops off of playing close, but they might not see that Sky on height there. I don't think they're gonna check that box. No. Skip's pushing all the way onto sight. Cypher managing to get, I believe, 3 of them down. It will be up to Skits and Cher to get these final kills. Skits running into that Neon. Cher. Breach was. Omen managing to get the pick on Cher. We saw Breach in the background there. And that gives Long Beach another round, bringing it to 10-4. We'll see what CMU wants to do this time around. Not having the money to pull buy again. They bought all Vandals, it didn't work out, and now Long Beach has 2 of those 5 Vandals that they bought. And we see, yeah, that's lack of the lack of buying power from CMU going in with the Guardian as their strongest gun, most of the team only having classics. It's not going to be the nicest situation to push into or play into. But I guess they're making do with what they can. We see the slow push onto B as the Sky is rotating over. It looks like CMU's also going to rotate over. Ostrich going down to... I'm not quite sure. I believe that's the breach. Sky going down to... Or Skits going down Sky, but Frogman managing to get the trade. We see the Omen in that little hit there. Unfortunately, Omen does manage to get the kill. Oh!
Last player
Neon sliding. So I'm managing to get the final kill on Sherry, bringing it to 10-5. But you know, we said it might be a reverse sweep. We might see it. We're having a great time, if you can't tell. Oh. God. We see CMU though does have, I believe, a full Vandal loadout. So they're gonna be about equal to Long Beach in terms of. I can't do this. I can't. So, the breach stun going out as well as the Viper wall. CMU having their own Omen blind, sorry. Omen jump scare. That was not CMU's blind either, I believe. But Frogman very low here from shooting through the wall. Waka managing to get Frogman down through the wall. Shared getting a pick on Waka though. We see the very nice fade eye going out. I don't know if that got anyone, but
cover going out.
CMU currently even with 4-4 people left. We see going through tree possibly, or maybe just faking it out. Looks like it's just faking it out. They do call the Sky off lane from what I've heard, turning on to go deal with her. Okay. Jared going down, but Ostrich getting the trade. That was a fight to see. And that brings us to another 3-3 matchup. We'll see if they manage to realize that Omen is there. They do. The fade dog going out, tracking that Omen down. Again, it's just more trades going off. However, that Fade is in a lot tougher of a position. We do see Fade dog going out, not quite managing to get Cypher. It's gonna be a
Spike
really
down,
rough
B.
situation for Skids to deal with here. Has 14 seconds left on the clock to plant, and currently has 20 HP
10
compared to
seconds
Breach,
left.
who is full. Looks like Skids is gonna manage to get that plant off on C, allow him to reposition a bit, but it's gonna be a very rough situation for him to play into. That Breach is just your best bet here is probably to play time and hope for the best.
Not ready yet.
We'll
Cover
see how
going
that ends up
out.
playing out. I don't think he realizes that the Breach is behind him either. He might hear the Breach tap bomb here, but it's gonna be... He must realize by now that the Breach isn't there. There we go. Breach done going out as the Breach is looking to stick the defuse. That allows Skids to try to peek it. Not quite. Skids manages to get the kill anyways. An amazing job from him on 20 HP. We saw great gameplay from both people in that moment. But that brings CMU to 11-5 total with with Skids also very high on this board leaderboard here, currently second top frag with 14 kills. Great job from him. Wasn't sure about how he would manage to pull it off, and hey, he managed to in the end. Frogman currently top frag, so is Waka. Not much has changed from there. CMU will need 2 more rounds to win. We'll see if they can pull it off. Skybird. Oh! And managing to get the Sky as she tries to run back undercover. That gives me a lot of opportunity to push onto B, but onto C, but we do see Viper Orb popping. Cypher's also there to help out the Breach. Sherry getting a pick on A somewhere? I don't know, getting the Omen down. Poor Breach going into a firing squad, as well as that Cypher trading into so many people. Skids going down, but Ostrich getting the trade. Shared is alone on A site, but they're gonna plant onto C. It'll be up to his Neon and Breach to retake. Obviously his Neon has had an amazing gameplay so far. We'll probably be able to pull off something stupid.
Bring them down.
We'll see if CMU even thinks that both of them are there. Obviously Ostrich is watching that quite closely. Neon running through the molly. I also going out. I don't think quite tracking the Neon, but they know it's broken at least. Breach going down, and it's just the Neon left on site. Gets trapped in the Vi's nest, I believe is that called, and one more round until CMU wins. A great gameplay from them so far.
Point.
Frogman currently top rank still, as well as Waka. We're probably gonna see much like obviously match point. We're gonna see everything come out here. All of buying what you can, using the ults you can. CMU is in a lot better of a situation with Vandals and Phantoms versus, I believe, Judge Stinger or Judge Spectres, a Bucky, and 1 Vandal. Not your dream loadout, but hey, it could work. Obviously we have a lot of ults from both sides. We see this Fatal possibly popping. I can't speak. That might track the Neon as well. Does manage to get that Neon, but it looks like Ostrich isn't gonna realize that she's behind him. Neon popping ult, getting Ostrich, but getting traded off by Shared. A great job from him. They called that Omen in the back there, managing to get him to fade near sight. Shared flashing him currently.
Last player standing.
Oh my god. Omen getting an insane 3k there. Breach getting a kill with the Judge. And that's going to give another round to Long Beach. I honestly don't even know what happened there. That was an insane round from Long Beach. A great job from them. And both teams still have some ult on the board that they can use here. Both teams also having a lot more evenly split in terms of what kind of guns they have, what kind of shields. Long Beach is in a lot better of a position if this goes into another round to buy better guns. CMU is basically on their last ditch attempt trying to get as much, or trying to end it here basically. We're seeing the attempt to push onto C right now. We see the Viper orb coming out from CMU, but it looks like they're gonna rotate off. Possibly going on to A. Not quite sure where they're wanting to go yet. God. Every time, why is the bear always there? God. So it looks like we're gonna get to see the attempt at least to push onto A here. The Viper wall going out, Fade Eye going out.
Still waiting.
Not quite sure if that's gonna get anyone. Doesn't seem like it's going to. We see the breach ult popping. I'm not quite sure what CMU wants to do here. They're in a very tough situation, basically getting anywhere they're trying to play up there, they're gonna get crossfire. Looks like they're gonna rotate off. From what I can tell, Cher though is basically stuck in that corner. It's gonna be very hard for him to leave without getting noticed. We see the Viper wall pop to let him get out. Great teamwork from CMU, as there's gonna be a full rotate over to C site where I believe they're gonna try to get plants off. The Cypher trip does reveal the raise though, and we see that Neon getting over there very quickly. CMU has 14 seconds left on the clock to plant. It does look like they're going to get the plant off, but that Neon's going to be there very quickly right after. Neon managing to get a very nice 2k. Omen getting one. Doesn't look like the Ostrich is going to be able to get on point in time, and that will be another round going to Long Beach. Probably should have saved his gun there, but, you know, whatever. Oh, this is CMU. This isn't a rough spot to be in. They do not have a lot of money to buy a lot of anything right now. We've seen people come back from worse, but obviously we talked about that today might be a long game. We might see them go to overtime. CMU just needs one more round to win. But you know, that's turning out to be a lot harder than people think. Looks like they're gonna full push onto C. They see that Omen, see the Cypher. Unfortunately, Omen and Cypher managing to get Ostrich skits down. That will also give them Spike. It's gonna be very hard to pick that up. We see the Neon going out. Neon does go down, but Omen managing, Cypher managing to get a pick on the Fade. Sherry getting a pick on Omen. It's just up to Frogman in this 2v1. We'll see if he manages to pick anyone. Doesn't seem to realize that they're right behind him. Running onto site to plant probably. It's definitely winnable. We've seen Frogman obviously has had some insane games today. Oh, raise ult. We'll see if the ult manages to get anyone. I don't think he realizes that both of them are flank. He did see that breach stun going off, but that could kind of just come from everywhere. The Sky Bird going out. Breach, a lot of util. Sky Dog. That's a really rough situation to be in. There's gonna be one on either side of you. Breach goes for the defuse, manages to get the breach. Sky's Sky right behind him, managing to get the trade off, allowing Long Beach to get another round. Currently 12-8. An amazing comeback from them. Clearly that timeout was all they needed to try to push it through here. CMU is I guess they have enough for vandals. Yeah, there you go. Full vandal buy. You know, we said it, one more round. We're currently round 21. But just one more win from CMU and that will bring us to the end of Lotus. Hopefully we can get it soon. We'll see. I'll
find you.
Oh, and an op from Neon getting a pick on Frogman. Oh god. Pushing into an op is in any situation a very rough thing to do. We see Skits pushing up here. Ostrich managing to pick on the Sky. They are currently even with 4-4. But dealing with an op is a lot different than dealing with a Vandal. We do see the Rose flash from Sherrod destroyed. Possibly gonna rotate here. I don't quite know what the plan is. It looks like they're gonna stick out C. But obviously Neon is just sat there watching. Possibly they might be trying to wait it out, see if they'll rotate over. But I don't think they're they do have Visol, which can just get rid of that Neon off. Visol does pop there, and the Neon manages to get out. We'll still have that off up. It's so much is happening, so many shapes and colors. We do see Fade planting up. Sherrod getting a kill through a headshot through a smoke. We see Viper ult popping as well. This is a very rough situation to play in for both teams. A lot of util going up, but pushing into it. Oh my god. 5 HP. 5 HP and a dream in this Viper ult. It is up to bad Sofa
Player
King.
standing.
And all,
One enemy remaining.
Please. Ostrich getting a kill, unfortunately getting traded out, and that will give Long Beach another round, bringing it to 12-9 currently. We talked about overtime. We might end up actually seeing it. Cher is currently top frag for CMU, going 19-13. Waka top frag for Long Beach, going 29-16. 3? No. Don't say that.
Shadows traveling.
We're seeing a possible fast push full onto A. Fade Eye went out, Viper went out. They see that the breakable wall there is already destroyed. The breach flash going out. CMU's just gonna push past him. And that's gonna allow CMU a very early capture on point here. Control on A, allowing them to plant here. It's the 5v5 stall. It's gonna be a rough situation to replant on, but CMU, at least from this, better at defense. That's essentially all it is after you plant the spike, is a defensive game. I don't remember how long spike goes for. I believe it's 40 seconds. We see the fatal going out from CMU. Oh god. Ostrich getting a pick on the breach, but Waka getting a 2k, Mo getting a kill as well. And it will just be up to the Fade to get a kill. Unfortunately, is not able to. Waka with a very nice 4k, bringing it to 10-12 currently. Okay, we have a timeout from CMU side. We will come back after the timeout ends. We'll be back in a minute. And we are back after the timeout. We'll see if they manage to bring it back in this last round, or if we might go to an overtime. Just one more point to this win. It's not unachievable, but it's proving to be a lot harder than I think a lot of people expected. CMU at a big disadvantage with the guns that they have. A Stinger, I believe there was a shotgun somewhere, and a Bulldog against full Vandals. Not the greatest play out. But hey, Longhorns also, Long Beach, sorry, I was saying Longhorn. Long Beach also manages to, play similar losses and win similar rounds. So we'll see if they're able to as well. I don't think they've realized that there's someone on the stairs. Ostrich managing to get the sky, Skits getting the breach, Waka going down to Sofa King. It is up to the Cypher and the Omen to get these final, get all of CMU. They're currently still in a 5v2 as they planted. Maybe that timeout was what CMU needed to bring it back into this final round.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, there was a shotgun. It wasn't crazy. We see the Fade Eye going out, not quite managing to get anyone. I don't think they've realized that both are in stairs right now. Ostrich with their back to stairs, a very dangerous situation to be in. Fortunately peeks into two of them. Cypher is just up to the Cypher. Sherrod managing to get a pick with the Sheriff. And that will be a team ace for CMU on the final round, bringing it to 13-10, giving CMU the first map of Lotus. We are going to go on an intermission until they are ready to start the next round, and we will see you then. And we are back. We are opening up an icebox here. This is CMU's pick, so we'll see possibly if they'll do any better here. We might see the first Waylay that we've had on stream. Going between Jet and Waylay, two planes very similarly. From CMU, we already have all of our lock-ins on Reyna, Soba, Killjoy, Viper, and Harbor. And we don't see anyone quite yet from Icebox. Or, sorry, from Long Beach. We see Star hovering that Omen again, played it last time. We see Waka still hovering a Duelist, not quite playing Neon, but Jet also has insane mobility. They have 30 seconds left to pick. 30 seconds left to pick. We'll see who they end up locking in. If it'll be similar to last time. Waylay, I think it'll be fun to see Waylay gameplay. I'm not quite sure on all of what she does, but I have a general idea. Very fast, very colorful. She seems fun in my opinion. KO. Oh, I haven't seen a KO in a while. At least not in NACE, I don't think. The Killjoy, the Sova. Yeah. Okay, I think that's our lock-ins. Yeah, we see the Jet. Unfortunately, no Waylay this time. Maybe we'll see them in the finals, but my guess is that they're just too new to be comfortably played right now for a lot of teams. So yeah, for CMU we have Reyna, Sova, Killjoy, Viper, and Harbor. And for Long Beach, we have Killjoy, Omen, Sova, KO, and Jet. Two very similar-ish team comps. The only real difference is that Long Beach has an extra initiator versus Colorado Mesa's extra controller. I believe that's what Viper plays now. I'm not too sure. CMU is starting off on the defenses again this time as well. Obviously a very strong defensive team with a Killjoy and a Viper. Throw them on different sides and you're— oh, squishy! Oh! Oh my god! Squishy! Oh my god, I love that stupid bear. They're communicating in a language we don't understand. So it looks like right now Long Beach is setting up to attack onto A site right now. That will be running into the Sova. A lot of CMU seems to be set up on B. Viper going over to help on this A site. The wall going out, obviously a very classic Viper wall. A very quick push on to A site from Long Beach. We see that Jet's already on site. Basically everyone is already there except maybe the Killjoy. So it's really up to CMU to try to defend here. Or sorry, retake, not defend. Spike does get planted. And we see. Ooh, Reyna very low here. Does go down here to the Killjoy. Shared going down to the Sova. Ostrich managing to get the trade, taking it on Waka. Ostrich, ooh, also managing to get the Sova. It will bring it down to the 2v3. Skits pushing up here. Managing to get the KO, managing to get the Killjoy as well. And it'll be the 1v1 Skits versus this Omen. Skits does not have a lot of time to defuse. He will not have enough time here now, I don't think. It doesn't have enough time either way. Does go down to Omen. Omen dies to the bomb. And that will bring the first round of Icebox to Long Beach.
Turret out.
So from what it looks like, they're gonna have 4 defenders on A versus 1 on B with the Harbor. Probably gonna end up working out, seeing how all of Long Beach is set up to push onto A. The KO dart did manage to suppress, I believe, every person on site there, though. Let me see the Long Beach rotate over to B site. A very fast push from them. Obviously, that's seemingly what they do best. Ooh, Frogman going down to that Jet mid. Ostrich. Oh god, what's happening? Ostrich getting body blocked by Share running into everyone. I'm not quite sure. Ostrich on 1 HP.
Player standing.
Oh, and it'll be up to Ostrich to try to clutch that round. Not able to bring that back, and that will bring it to 0-2 overall.
I will fulfill my purpose.
We're going to 3 games. I muted the box here. We're going to 3 matches.
There. Suppress it.
Sorry. So we're going into the next round with the push onto A. You know, we were talking about it. Probably will end up being a 3-map game. We see the Silver Drone going out, does get downed. Jet on site very quickly here. Is half. Sherry does manage to kill the Jet. Frogman also going down in the process, so that's both duels from each team out. They haven't quite pushed, or sorry, quite planted yet. Pushed as well, I guess. See the drone coming out, getting the Killjoy and the Sova. We don't quite see the Omen who's currently planting. We see the Shock Dart going out on that Killjoy. However, we see the suppress coming from the KO, managing to hit that Sova at least. Still managing to get the kill on the Killjoy. Shared coming up on that Omen, possibly. Gets in the back, in the backside, managing to get a kill. Shared getting the star and Sova out, and that will allow CMU to get their first point on the map, bringing it to 0-2 currently. Or sorry, 1-2. Oh god, not 0-2. 1-2. Oh, yeah. You know, maybe we just had a reverse sweep again. You know, not again. What's the word? I don't know. I'm going crazy. It's been a long night. We see the Killjoy setups on Icebox. I mentioned it during our break, so I didn't mention on stream. I play basically exclusively Killjoy, and I love to play her on Icebox. She has a lot of interesting setups, and we haven't seen that many from Sherrod yet. Setups, I mean. So we'll see if they have any that they do. We see Frogman does get suppressed there. So does Sova. So that's no abilities from them, and the team will know that they're there. Spike is kind of just thrown back and spawn for Long Beach right now. I'm guessing they're waiting to see where they want to push before picking it up. Frogman peeking into like 3 of them. But Sofa King managing to get a trade. Not a trade even. Managing to get 2. Getting Milk and Walk It down. And it'll be up to Star, Sova, and Killjoy to finish this push here. Oh, Sova does peek into Star here. That is a wall bangable box. Does manage to scan Star and Sova. Shock Dart goes off. We see Frogman fighting Star here. They have 30 seconds left, or 35 seconds left to play. It looks like they're gonna rotate over to B site. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure what the game. Okay, A, back to A. Oops, Skid's getting a very nice headshot on that Killjoy as they were rotating back through mid. And it's just up to the Sova and the Omen to manage to get these final 2. Doesn't quite see the Sova in the back line. Final 2k for Skids and Sova. And that will bring it to 2-2 currently. Sofa King and Skids are tied top frag. CMU 5-2 both. As for Long Beach, Star is currently top frag 6-2, with the top frag from last game, that Jet being 1-4 currently. Interesting. Obviously, I believe Star was second to top frag last game. Great Omen player. Clearly showing off here as well. So this is going to be an eco round for Long Beach versus 4 Vandals for CMU. We'll see how they choose to play into it. Playing that long range is obviously the smartest idea. We see Waka pushing off the site very early and very quick here. Obviously that's been a style that they have been playing this entire time. Waka is in the smokes. Ostrich might push into them, might not. Doesn't seem to be able to. Skiz managing to get Waka though. A great job there from him. And does a Viper ult round 5. Very impressive when that's a 9-point ult, I believe. We see Milk peek into Frogman, and Frogman manages to get the kill. And that will bring it to the 3v5. Omen Smoke's going out to try to get that Killjoy out of that position, and that will allow them to rotate over probably to A. Possibly, I'm not sure what the plan is. We do have Sofa watching mid here. If someone tries, so does Sharon. So if someone tries to push past here, Sova Drone does go out and spot the 2 of them. Killjoy's also there, doesn't quite go down. Star taking a lot of damage and getting stuck in that middle. We see Sova pushing through. Sova does go down, but that does allow Killjoy and Omen to pass through. Oh, our paparazzi's gone. We had a little audience watching. That does allow Omen to plant on point here with 14 seconds left on the clock. Omen going down here to share. Skits getting the trade on the Killjoy, and that will give CMU another round, bringing it to 3-2 currently. You know, maybe they just needed a couple rounds to warm back up after that 5-minute break. And hey, it looks like they're back. Another flawless round from CMU. A great job from them, and allows them to keep all of their Vandals.
Placing sentry.
You should get the Val players to like rank every knife skin. I think that'd be fun. Smite better be S tier.
Scanning ahead.
Smite better be S tier. Hail knife, oh god, run king. Oh, Sova King going down to the Sova ult. Very unfortunate death there. We do have the Viper ult on the vast majority of A site, and that they can pass over it, I believe, through ropes. But it's still gonna be a very tough push. We see that Viper running and just standing in the Killjoy molly. Unfortunately, goes down to stars there. Shared also going down star. And that will leave it up to Ostrich and Frogman to finish off the 2v4, possibly, or, you know. Oh, okay. Very nice headshot from Frogman on the KO. We'll see if they... Unfortunately goes down to the Sova, and it will just be up to Ostrich to try to get this final round off. Unfortunately not quite able to, and that will give Long Beach another round, bringing it to 3-3. A very even game so far. What's your favorite skin bundle? Prime? Okay. I love the dragons. Okay, unpopular opinion. I think Prime's overrated. Yeah. I don't think Mike's picking up, but so our lovely stream manager said that Prime was his favorite. Prime and dragons. Oh, okay. Kills are happening. Reyna ult popped. Killjoy ult popped. Sova manages to get the Killjoy from Haldor Mesa down, and it will give them essentially a free play onto A site. And it will be up to the Sova, Reyna, Viper, and Harper to bring it back after this round. It's still pretty even overall. We see does manage to hit the Omen with his drone. We see the Sova ult pop does manage to get the Omen down, but it will just be up to this Harper and the Sova. Killjoy's there. Killjoy's down. Jet's going down. The Jet also had an op, which is a major threat for anyone. And bringing us to a far more even 2v2. We see the KO pushing up here. Does get a trade. Unfortunately, Sova managing to push through, getting a 4K, I believe, there. A great job from him. Currently top frag along with Star, 9-4. As well as CMU currently tied for top frag. We see there's a timeout started out by Long Beach, so we will take our little break until then. And we are back from the timeout. That was started by Long Beach. I didn't think they would be... Oh, sorry, my mic is doing things. It's running away from me. It looks like Long Beach was the one who started that timeout. I'm interested as to why. Frogman does get suppressed by the KO knife. Unfortunately, didn't quite manage to get out. As well as gets revealed by the Sova arrow. We see ult coming out from KO as well as ult from Jet. So that's going to suppress any util usage, and Jet obviously just has her knives. But KO ult is out, or ran out, sorry. So it will, util is back on the game. We see the drone going down as he was trying to get the, Milk managing to get Frogman. Plant is spike is planted as well. Shared going down to the Omen. Sofa King getting a very nice 2k on Walk and Milk. Shared getting a kill on the Killjoy. Silva managing to finish off the other Silva, a great trade, and that will allow CMU to defuse, bringing it to 4-4 on round 8. We're far closer to round 12 than we would think, and we are not that high in scores for either team. Very impressive for both. Our stream manager is currently betting on whether or not we're gonna hit 3 rounds or 3 games or not. He seems convinced it will be. God. Anytime I mention score, he looks at me and puts 3 fingers up. Currently, Sofa King is top rank for CMU 11-4, with the both of us top rank actually, with the one from Long Beach currently 10-5.
Revealing area.
Ooh, A push again. We love A. B's a lot harder than that, or a lot harder of a side to push in, so I don't blame them. We KO suppress going out. I'm not sure if that hits Killjoy. Does hit Soba though. Killjoy having, oh, I thought that was an off for a second. It was an outlaw. Frogman did go out very early. He has so much on site. Omen blinds, Harbor walls. Harbor does go down to the
Spike
jet.
planted.
We see the Soba drone kind of sort of going out, not quite seeing anyone. Shared peeking, watching your corners, might peek into Waka here, or might not even see him. Waka does manage to get the pick on Sofa King. Skits does get a kill with the Molly on Star, but unfortunately, CMU does not quite manage to pull it together there. No, sorry, not pull it together, that's the wrong word. Pull it out was what I meant to say. That's not I'm done. I told you. I am a little sleep deprived right now. It's okay. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's Jesus Christ. Let's just get back to the game. Currently, CMU has 4 points towards the win. Long Beach has 5. This will be round 10. We see so early. Oh, nowhere to run. Soba ult coming out. Ooh, Frogman possibly died here. Not quite. Does manage to avoid it. But that. Skip's getting the pick on Waka. I feared for Frogman's life there, but it looks like it's getting off anyway, or it gets to live anyways. Killjoy does manage to get Frogman, however there is a trade, the Silva getting the KO, sorry, not Killjoy. Killjoy getting the kill on Sharad. That is a very nice shot though from Sofa King though, managing to, half Sova, but unfortunately does not quite manage to get the pick.
Spike planted.
They plant on B, I didn't even realize Star was there. Oh, Ostrich does manage to see Star, possibly getting a free-ish defuse here. Oh, not quite. Oh. It does manage to kill the Killjoy. Possibly getting the Omen here. Unfortunately not. Didn't see the Silva mid. Does go down, and then we'll bring it to 4-6 currently. There is 2 more rounds in this half before we swap. And then we'll go on to CMU attack. Sorry, we are not used to streaming Valorant this late at night. I'd say late at night, it's only like 8, but oh well. Oh well. Previously we had to move a lot of our Valorant games due to players' other activities within the school. They are no longer doing that, so now we are playing at the usual 6:30 time, which games were meant to happen at no matter what, and it's been fun. We see the attack here. Frogman does get suppressed by that KO knife. That KO knife's getting a ton of value anytime they're pushing into A site, but it covers the entire thing. Jet on, I don't even remember what you want to call that. Between Jet and Star, unfortunately, just got caught in the crossfire. It does go down here. It's also going to be in a very sketchy position once the smoke goes up. Possibly getting Waka here. No, maybe. Only has the, oh god, Frenzy. I forgot what the name of it was. You see Harbor ult coming out from CMU. Waka managing to get a 2k on Shared and Ostrich anyways. Doesn't even matter that the ult is there. Sofa King managing to get the pick on Waka. However, Kana, I believe, did I say that? Gets the trade. And we'll be up to Frogman in a 4v1 situation. Try to get the plant, defuse off. does manage to get a very nice 2K here. Can he continue it on? I don't think so, and it looks like he's just gonna save here. Probably the better idea. It looks like, yeah, there's not gonna have time to defuse no matter what. And that will give another site or another point for Long Beach, bringing it to 4-7 overall.
Last round in the half.
Currently, Sofa King Bad is top 5 for CMU, 13-7 on Silva. And the Silva, I think it's Kanai, I'm not too sure about that, is currently top reg for Long Beach, 14-6.
Forgive me.
Do I have any Pokemon packs? Oh my god, it's booster pack opening time. I'm so excited. I'm playing booster pack opening time, guys. It looks like CMU is possibly just gonna let Long Beach get point here. I'm surprised they haven't started full stacking air. If I was in this situation, I probably would have, but that also might be why I'm not on the team. Nice early pick on that jet there. Oh my god, we got a new card. We see the Killjoy ult pop, the Sova ult pop. Sova ult not quite managing to get anyone. Killjoy ult basically just preventing people from getting on site. It does give Long Beach a free plant on point.
There they are.
And that will be up to CMU for the retake here. KO losing some HP, not quite dying there yet. We see the KO flash going out, not quite managing to blind either. Killjoy. Okay. Oh, the K name. Omen gets a 2K. Ooh, trades. It's just up to this Omen left. Doesn't even matter. They managed. What? They managed to stick the defuse and the drive by. The rest in peace to the Omen. King died and I don't even know. That will give CMU another round, bringing it to 5-7. As we swap sides, CMU needs. Stop making me laugh. Not the CSGO. Oh my god. Dude, we need to do like sleep deprived streams more often. This is great. Oh my god. We're live laugh loving. CMU's turn to attack now, guys. Yippee! Yippee! Long Beach needs how many more rounds to win? Do the math for me. 5. No, 6. Long Beach needs 6 more rounds to win. CMU needs 8. It's not gonna be an easy fight knowing these teams. CMU is pushing up here on A right now. We do see Sofa King getting a kill on the Soba. However, Waka gets a trade, getting Ostrich down. CMU is managing to plant. Possibly, yes. Planted off, getting planted by Sofa King. Damage blind. Oh no, blind bad. Waka does manage to get the kill on Skits. Frogman getting a trade on the KO. Unfortunately, going down to Omen. Having to keep line of sight on that Reyna heal is always rough. Waka getting a kill on Shared. Sofa King getting a kill on the Killjoy. Waka King ending up out with that 10 HP and a 4K later. And that will give Long Beach another round, bringing it to 5-8 currently. Why can't I? Okay. Currently top rank for CMU is Sofa King, 17 kills, 9 deaths. And Star is top frag for Long Beach, currently 15 kills, 7 deaths. I don't know, I don't feel like I need to talk about Econ with how much I've mentioned it, but it's surprisingly even actually. I thought it'd be a little few. Well, I guess round did just start, huh? Maybe I'm just being insane. Both teams having stingers, a couple of outlaws, I believe is what we saw. Looks like it might be a push onto B. Yes, B push. Shared, holding the flank on A, or on spawn basically. We'll see if they end up peeking into this KO or not. It looks like a lot of Long Beach is rotating over very quickly. That's something Long Beach has done well this entire game, is those quick rotates. KO Molly dropping. Trades. Frogman going down to Milk, but Sofa King getting the trade on Milk. That'll bring it to the 4v4. We'll see. We do see Shared washing mid here. They spot the Jet. I don't know. Oh, rotate over to A. I didn't even realize that the rotate A. Oh my god. It looks like CMU might get a very quick plant on the site here. Oh, an insane shot from insane headshot from Waka, managing to take out. Oh god, more headshots, more damage. Waka getting a very nice 2k on Harbor and Sova. Sherry getting caught as he was trying to escape, going down there, and will be up to Skits to try to get these final kills. Unfortunately, does take the Sova down, but unfortunately he's not managing to quite stick it. Omen gets the trade, and that will bring us to 5-9.
My ult's ready. Oh, was that important?
You doing okay? Okay. Yeah, that's how it works. We have some Overwatch players here. I was just talking to one of them. A very lovely Pyro Rat. Resident Junkrat player. Oh, Junkrats. Don't like playing against them. That's for sure. So miserable. I don't know if you ever played against one. It sucks.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah.
Found them.
They do scan 3A with the Soba arrow. It looks like they're gonna rotate over to B instead. We have Frogman in kitchen, possibly getting this killjoy here. Does manage to get the pick on the killjoy and gets to pick up her gun. That will be a Spectre. Ostrich getting the plant off very early here. Basically in that classic spot on B. I don't really know what you call it other than main plant. No, this is kitchen's now where Frogman is, which he just got another kill on the Silva. Very, very, very good job. It will be the 4v2, basically all of CMU minus Ostrich versus Milk and Waka. Waka does manage to get the kill on Skits. Oh, Frog. Things are happening. Frogman trying and failing to get the. Oh, jeez. I thought Sharon was one of them. Does manage to get the kill on Waka with the nanostorm. Very impressive. Sofa King getting a very nice shots with that stinger on Milk. And that will bring us to the score is currently 6-9. Sofa King bad with top frag for CMU 2010. And Star currently top frag for Long Beach 18-8. The last round went to 13-10. Yeah. Yeah, it has been. It's been a great game.
I know every single time I go to 13-10, I'm like done with one game.
Yeah, Valorant games are very long. We do see the KO knife coming out, suppressing Ostrich, also taking fall damage. Oh, okay. We shall see. They attempt to grab ult orb, kind of getting stuck. Does use the wave wall to get it up. Pick ult orb. Anyways, Jet does pop ult as well. Does have knives up currently. It looks like they might rotate. They might not. Killjoy in the back, in flank does manage to get the pick on Skits on Viper. We have the Silva ult popping from CMU. I don't think manages to track anyone quite. We see Frogman spotting this Jet, not quite getting hit by any of the arrows. It looks like CMU is gonna want to rotate out here, probably for the best. But it looks like they're still set up on B. It's not really a one side is a guaranteed loss, one side is a guaranteed win. Both teams are, or both sides are held pretty heavily. We see the little air Sova drone.
30 seconds left.
There's 30 seconds on the clock for CMU to plant.
Blocking fire.
Ooh, the harbor or the cove. That's what's called, cove. Going out, allowing them to plant pretty much safely. However, that also starts to defuse almost immediately. Frogman having to go into the cove to go get the Sova. Sova getting Killjoy getting Ostrich, Silva getting the
Last
trade.
player standing.
Waka managing a very nice 2K on Sherrod and Frogman, and it, yeah, that's kind of a rough round to play into, and that will give Long Beach another round to their name, bringing it to 6-10 overall. Three games. Possibly, we'll see. Yeah, close to that. Bye-bye. Yeah, we're long night at the arena for everyone involved. Just stop saying 3. They get reverse sweep. You never know, reverse sweep. We do see an op though, the big scary evil gun. Don't laugh at me. Frogman popping ult, Empress, lovely. Oh, sorry. Killjoy alarm bot does pick. Oh, Frogman reloading goes down to Killjoy. Silva King does get the trade though. Currently a 4v4. Not. I thought something point is not down. CMU currently occupying basically all of kitchen. It looks like they're calling the fact they're yellow currently. Oh, Omen's very low though, but 1 bullet and he's gone. Sure, does manage to also get the kill on Silva. It will be bringing it to another 4v4 with both teams having 1 member extremely low. Sherrod getting the pick on Omen. Jet mid unfortunately managing to get the pick on Silva. Spike's also down, so that'll be a very tough situation to grab. Skid's getting the pick on Waka, and that will bring us to another 2v1. A great job from both of CMU so far. Oh, Sherrod trying to run in to grab that Spike, unfortunately goes down, and will be up to Ostrich versus Milk on who can get it. Ostrich does pick up the Spike. I don't know if he's gonna try to hold. Oh! Nice job. Sorry, I said Ostrich. He usually plays Viper. Skits. Oh my god, Bear. Skits getting the final pick there on the KO. I believe that. KO? Yes. On KO on Milk. And that will give CMU another round, bringing it to 7-10. Currently, CMU needs. Oh, timeout started from Ostrich. That will be from CMU side. We will come back after the break. And we are back after the little timeout. Colorado Mesa needs 6 more rounds to win. Yes, 6 more rounds to win. Long Beach needs 3. If Long Beach wins, we will be going to a 3rd map situation. Yippee! We see CMU is trying to push onto A here. We've seen it a couple times. I don't think it's worked yet, has it?
You should.
I don't know. We see the Killjoy ult popping from CMU. Oh, this Silva Dart nearly hitting it, not quite going off yet. And that will allow CMU to push onto site. Jet having to back out last minute to not get stopped by it. We saw, oh, another Viper ult. Yippee! Viper ult allowing them to hold site here. Also with, you know, having 2 judges. Maybe 2? I know it's 2-1. Playing those close corners and basically a free smoke is always beneficial. Ooh, Sherrod getting caught. Ooh. Was that just a lucky spray through the smoke? I think so. Skit's getting a kill on the Silva. Frogman getting a kill on the Killjoy. Someone else got a kill in there, I'm not quite sure. We see that Jet running up very low. Ostrich managed to get the kill on the Jet. It is just this Omen left. Don't manage to get Ostrich, but Sofa King gets the trade. And that will give another round to CMU, bringing it to 8-10 currently. Oh my god, it's squishy! Yippee! 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 I wonder how high I can go and this will still pick me up. Like, do you think the mic will peak if I try to go too high? I get, yeah. If I'm, yeah, that makes sense if I'm loud. Squish, squish, squish. Currently top rack. Oh, currently top rack for CMU is Silva. I didn't see who it was for long range, but round starts, so it doesn't matter. We see a split push currently. 3 going on to B, 1 mid, 1 A, 2 A. We might see Skits running into the Jet here. Killjoy running into the Jet. No one running into the Jet. Skits does go down to Waka, Sherrod as well. Everyone runs into the Jet. We do see the rotate over onto A site. Jet having legs. Jet having to back down due to the fact that there was facing 3 of them. Ostrich does get scanned here. We'll see. Oh, Ostrich just managed to get the kill on Silva. We see Harbor ult popping. Ostrich coming up behind this Jet. Not quite. There we go. Now managing to secure the kill. Doesn't see the killjoy behind him. Does go down. It'll be up to Frogman to get this final kill. Pull out the clutch. Sorry. 1v3. Oh. Does get the kill on the killjoy. Possibly. Unfortunately, picking the 2 of them, it's not quite able to. That'll bring it to 8-11 with Sofa King Bad top frag for CMU at 24-13. And Star at top frag for Long Beach at 22-10. Long Beach will need 2 more rounds to win this and bring us to a tiebreaker game. CMU will need... Oh god, what's that math? 5? Yes. 5 more rounds, thank you. 5 more. Hey, it's doable. It's doable. Manifesting success here, everyone. That's the important part. No, I like your support. I like the enthusiasm. Keep it up, you know? We're doing great. Half of the stream is just gonna be us like manically laughing into the content mic. Fire. Is it A question mark? Kind of sort of pushing, kind of sort of not. Jet does have knives out. KO has ult. Killjoy also has ult as possibilities. We'll see. There is one in Garden. Not Gardens. God, I'm thinking of the wrong map now. There's one in Kitchens. I don't think Skits is gonna want to push into that by themselves. We do see the ult orb getting picked up by Harper. Possible rotate over onto B. Not quite. Maybe kind of sorta. Yes, rotating over to B, but a lot of Long Beach is already there. So it's gonna be hard. Yeah, KO knife. I think every person got surprised by that. Omen managing to get the kick on shared, and the Viper wall coming up, cutting that vision off. Oh, KO. KO's down. Never mind. We see the plant coming from Harbor. Omen managing to get 2k on Frogman and Sofa. Waka dropping. Waka and Star going down. It's now the 2v2. Oh god. Defender Killjoy. Oh, Killjoy ult does pop. Does manage to catch Ostrich out. Doesn't matter. Skit's getting a very nice 4k. Bringing it to 9-11 currently. I don't know if you heard our Val people, but they were very excited about that one. I would be too after a round. Silver King, currently top frag, 24-14. Skids, very close behind. He also won the 4k last round. Great job from him. Currently 20. I need this mic to stop moving. Currently 2013. Star is top frag for Long Beach at 25-11. Thank you for bringing that back. CMU needs 4 more rounds to win. Long Beach needs 2. We see the push onto A. Kind of a slow push. Harbor wall goes out. Not much is happening. Harbor wall. We might see Cove. Yep, Cove going at the plant. It was pretty much the strat we've seen this entire game with them. Killjoy putting the nanobots, down. I believe that they know someone's very nice kill from Frogman. A great headshot on Waka. I believe they had an op as well, so it's nice to have that out of their hands. Reyna also is popped. I don't know if we realized that. Oh my, insane 2k, 4k from Frogman. 1 more kill on this KO and that will be his ace. Oh, that's the 3rd ace from CMU we've seen snubbed. Unfortunate. That will bring us to 10-11, a very, very close game. CMU needs 3 more rounds. Long Beach needs 2 more. So picking, currently still top frag, 24-14. Star, top frag for Long Beach, 25-12. Both teams with full Vandal Phantom loadouts. And we're waiting. It looks like we might see a B push. Hasn't worked out the best in the past. Maybe we'll work out better this time. KO knife doesn't seem to suppress anyone from what I could see. It's gonna be a push on the B with the KO Omen there to defend. I don't know if Jet has another op. I don't think so. Jet a Vandal. We see the Viper wall going out. I don't know if they saw KO there. Ho going out to protect the plant, and Spike does go down, and that allows CMU a basically flawless capture. KO ult does go out, suppressing basically all of CMU there in the attempt. KO flash. Oh. Frogman. Oh, Skids does manage to take out KO and ult. However, he can be revived. Frogman taking out Waka. Ooh, does get the Sova, but unfortunately gets traded off by Omen. Cutie getting Share down. Skits kind of shooting into a blind right now, trying to get this. Omen does manage to gets the Killjoy, but Omen was, or sorry, KO was revived by the Killjoy. Doesn't matter. Skits gets the headshot through the wall, and that will bring it to 11-11. Each team's need 2 more rounds to win. Yeah, we'll see. We might get an overtime. We'll see. Currently, Sofa King still top frag. Star still top frag. Not much has changed there. What has changed though is what Long Beach is buying. Went from a full Vandal round to Guardian Marshal, 2 Stingers and a Sheriff with Light Shield. Probably saving up for a big either Op or Vandal round. CMU Ostrich is very close to hitting max credits actually. That's kind of fun. KO knife going out, not quite suppressing anyone from what I can tell. It looks like it's going to be another pressure onto B. Shared causing some noise over on A. Probably just try to get attention. Might get the Sova. We'll see. Does get the Sova. Allows him to rotate over. We see the Jet still on A. Probably trying to deal with that. Killjoy bot pinging the fact that people are pushing in. Going into yellow. Not quite anyone there. CMU does plant in that little cove. Obviously, Harbor has been such a strong character for them this game. We see the Viper ult going out. Cutie going down to Ostrich. Great shot from him. Frogman getting out Waka. It will be up to Milk and oh, Milk goes down. Never mind. It'll be up to Star to get this final kill. Sharon manages to get the headshot, and that will bring CMU to 12-11. CMU will need 1 more round to win this game and win the bracket win this matchup. Long Beach needs 2 more to tie it, bringing it to 1-1 and bringing us to our 3rd game. So far we've seen great jobs from both teams. Obviously a lot of trades, a lot of kills on the board. Both teams with a full Vandal and or Phantom loadout. So, pretty even in terms. CMU, we were in this situation before. CMU with match point, and Long Beach made an insane comeback. Right, so we will see if CMU manages to bring it back from there. The Jet is in that corner. I don't think Frogman sees her. Does, but neither shots connect, so it doesn't really matter. It looks like it's going to be a full push onto A from CMU's side. With currently it is Waka and Milk holding that side down. Possibly seeing this Jet here is on height. We see the Killjoy popping from CMU. A heavy push trying to catch this Jet off guard. Unfortunately, it's not able to. Frogman does go down. Skid's getting the trade on Frogman, getting Waka. There is a suppress coming out from that KO, but the Killjoy ult still pops anyways. Ostrich manages to get off the plant. That will bring us to the 4v4. We do still have Sova ult from CMU. Obviously that can be very beneficial post plant, and I think that's kind of what the plan is going to be here. We see Sova drone coming out, does manage to ping Ostrich, does go down soon after due to that Omen. Sherrod peeking into 3 of them. Skits managing to get 2k, basically saving Sherrod. However, Milk and Omen are still there. Omen with no HP. And it's just up to the Sova to try to hold here. They are going to try to hold down here. Oh! That will bring us to 12-12, bringing us to an overtime round. Who?
Switching sides.
God, we're so
Overtime.
close. We're so close.
Level
okay.
heads until we're home, yes?
Yeah, that was really, it was rough, but it's okay. So the way how overtime works, I think we've explained it, but just in case, it is going to be first to get 2 rounds over the enemy. They are going to keep swapping sides. And I feel like swap sides every time.
Alarm bot out.
Until basically someone can get 2 over. So in this case, it could be one team wins 2 in a row. Well, it has to be one team wins 2 in a row, but or we could just keep going back and forth until technically it could just keep going until a team chooses to draw, or yeah, that's basically it. Keep going until you either get 2 points ahead or draw. So we might be here for a while. Yippee! We see the full push onto A from Long Beach. Obviously, we saw that a lot of them last round tend to work very well for them last round. Frogman gets picked by that Silva drone. Does peek into Frogman and Silva. Doesn't take any damage. Frogman does, though. Waka does take Frogman out. Unfortunately, Star manages to get the plant off.
Spike planted.
Skit's getting a kill on the Silva. Great job from him. Skit's getting another kill on the KO. It will be the 4v3 trying to retake site here. Ostrich going down. Skit's also going down. They traded this thing very quickly. Shared getting the kill with the Odin. Not realizing the Jet was there. It will just be up to the Silva. It got distracted with the Nanoswarm, and that will give the first round of overtime to Long Beach.
Switching sides. Match point.
So if Long Beach wins this round, that will be the map of Icebox going to them, and we will go into a 3rd game of the night. If CMU wins this next round, that will bring us to, again, another tie, having to wait, get 2 rounds. You know, for semifinals, it certainly is dramatic. What more could you want? KO knife does go out, nearly suppresses Sofa, does get broken before then. Not quite seeing anyone with drone, does manage to also get ult orb. Hove going out, allowing him to plant, is kind of stuck at, got dealt a lot of damage by the KJ Molly, unfortunately goes down to the KO one. The enemy is not in a great spot with Killjoy very low here. If they lose this 3rd round, a lot of pressure for both teams. Obviously, no one wants to lose. It looks like they're gonna rotate over to a site, possibly, maybe just making noise to think that there's a rotate over. Jet and Silva do leave to go over there. It looks like KO as well. Is just Omen and possibly Killjoy holding down this site. We'll see if CMU can pull it off. Looks like they're just kind of waiting to push in, probably waiting for them to rotate or get some kind of information about where they are. We see knife going out from KO, Recon going out, I believe. No, Recon didn't go out. Skit's getting a kill on the Killjoy, bringing us to a 4v4. Spike also planted, so that puts CMU in a better position than before, at least. Silver Recon arrow does go out. Frogman getting a pick on the KO. Jet getting a pick on the Silva. Frogman getting the trade. Goes down to the Silva. Skits gets the trade on the Silva. Is just up to the Omen. Skits getting the kill on the Omen. And that will bring it to 13-13 overall.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Placing sentry.
Someone in chat before was saying that was a lot of rounds played, and here we are, even more.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
So at minimum, it's gonna be a 15 game. 15, what's the word? 15 rounds to a team. Possibly more, probably more, seeing how they're just rotating off right now. We see the full push onto A. It's worked out for Long Beach. It's probably gonna work out again. We see Waka getting the kill on Snipes. Shared getting the Waka getting the kill on Shared, and on the Sova. It was up to Ostrich and Frogman to get these final kills. Waka getting the kill on Ostrich. This could be an ace for them, possibly. Frogman peeking into Waka, gets the kill. Drops down, might run into Star, might run into Milk here. I don't think he checked behind there. That does leave Milk up for the possibility of a flank. Runs into Cutie. Doesn't quite manage to get the kill on Cutie. Gets, and that will give another round to Long Beach, bringing it to 13-14. Skits has the most kills for C. Oh, okay. It looks like we're gonna do a timeout. We will be back after the minute. And we are back for the another overtime match point. CMU needs to win this match, or that will be Icebox going to Long Beach. Looks like a B push, possibly split push. I'm not quite sure. We see the recon going out, does manage to ping the Jet. Jet also has an op, so that's not something you want to deal with. Two pushing up through kitchen, does get spotted by the KJ turret. Pushing through kitchen, not quite running into anyone. Does see the KJ, does take her down. Will possibly run to the Omen. Oh, I don't think I was expecting the Omen to be there. Does go down to the Omen, unfortunately. They also need to watch out for that Jet who's very close by there. Omen does go down, getting traded by Skip, but Jet with that off has just been insane. Managing to get 2 from there, I believe. Oh, Jesus. Is currently the 2v3 is most definitely winnable for CMU. Skip's managing to get the Sova, but Milk getting the trade, getting Frogman. Is just Milk and Waka left. Skits gets the kill on Milk, and it is just Skits versus the Jet. Jet does have the op. Skits has ult though, so we'll see which one ends up proving to be more valuable. See the Viper ult pop. Yes, there it is. Spike will go down, and we will see if Jet's gonna have to push into that smoke there to try to be able to defuse. Not a great situation to be in with the op. Obviously, prefer to play long range with that. We have a shorty. We'll see what they manage to do. Jet drops down. Skis manages to get the kill on the Jet, bringing it to 14-14 total.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Placing sentry.
So they need to get, one team needs to get to 16 wins. Yeah. So you need to win 2 rounds in a row, or at some point you, yeah, technically. Why do they play Valorant? Is that what you just said? We have some of our league players watching. Yes, I have. ARAM? That is crazy. Oh, Star's planted.
Spike planted.
50-minute ARAM is insane. Sova does manage to get Skits and Frogman down. Ostrich getting the trade, getting the Sova, Walker getting Sharad. It is the 2v4. Oh, Sofa King does manage to get the KO. Goes down to Waka. It'll be up to Ostrich to try to clutch here. Does manage to kill the Killjoy. Sova ult, or not Sova, Jesus, Harbor ult popping. Unfortunately looks away as Omen drops, and that will bring us back to 14-15.
Switching sides. Match point.
I'm muted on here, don't pin. I can't tell what I want more. Them to like lose. Okay, so we are on the CMU push now. Again, pushing on to B. It's worked in the past. Again, I'm surprised CMU just has a full stack A, if I'm being honest. Oh! Ostrich walking right into Waka. Does manage to get the kill. Does get caught by a KJ Molly, though. Is basically 1 HP, I believe. We see the blind going out. Sherry getting the pick on Milk. That puts CMU in a pretty much a 4v3 situation. Obviously, Ostrich is alive. Not a lot of HP, though. Sherry does go down here, dying to that Sova. That's a rough spot to die in. We see the rest pushing through mid right now. Omen Smoke going out. Possibly try to the defuse. Frogman peeking into 2 of them, peeking into Ostrich getting the kill on Cutie. Frogman unfortunately peeking into 2 of them. Skits peeking into the Soba. Skits also getting the Omen, and that will bring us to 15-15 again.
Switching sides.
Goats.
Overtime.
Oh, my mic. Please fight back. Defense! Yay! Full push on to A, who's surprised? Top frag, 37-17, that's crazy. Waka took back top frag, 32-24. Push on to A. Yeah, they just need a full stack A at this point. I've said it, I'd say it again. I don't know why they're just giving up A for free. But I guess KO Knife does cover the entire side as well, so... Omen started planting for 2 seconds, doesn't quite. We have that Killjoy on flank in kitchen. Sherry does take the Killjoy out, that'll bring us to the 4v5, putting CMU in a lot better of a spot than last time.
Stealing sight.
Frogman going in with that blind, the wall from Harbor. Ooh, Sherry going down to Waka. Sova does manage to get the trade though, taking out Waka as well. We see the Cove going out from CMU. That allows CMU to defend, bringing it to 16-15. And manages to finish off everyone. CMU getting the 4 alive there. It is just up to this final attack here for CMU. If they can win the attack rounds like how they have been, that's the game. And if they don't, then we're going into more overtime. Currently top frag for CMU is Skits with 38-7. We might see a 40 bomb. Sofa King pretty close behind with 30-19. For Long Beach, it is Waka top frag 33-25 with Star very close behind 31-20.
Scanning ahead.
Oh my, it looks like CMU's gonna push on to A, something which we haven't seen from them yet. And it looks like, I don't know if Long Beach was expecting it. They still had people there, but they had a lot more defensive power on B site. So it's gonna be up to this Jet and Soba. They do spot the Jet. I don't think they spot the Soba. Soba does peek, managing to get Skits and Shared. However, Ostrich gets the trade, taking out Soba in the process. It will be the 3v4. Oh, we'll see. I don't know if they see Waka up top there. Ostrich does go down. Waka getting an insane 3k, taking down all of CMU in very little time, bringing it to 16-16 again, round 33. I wonder if we're gonna beat your record. We hit 50? Hell yeah. You wanna get a mic set up? You can if you want. can set you up a mic if you want, man. Oh, stuff is happening. I should pay attention.
Spike planted.
Star planted. A. We're shocked. Surprise. Walker gets a pick on Sherrod. Ostrich, a very nice headshot on Star, bringing it to a 4v4 again. They see Milk over there, not quite managing to connect much with them. So they spot 3 in main there with that Sova drone. Oh, that's cool. We see the Harbor Code going out. Skits going down to Waka. That's an unfortunate spot. Waka up on height. Does manage to get Frogman, but Sova gets the trade. Ostrich getting the trade as well. Oh. That will bring it to 16-17, giving Long Beach another win.
Switching sides. Match point.
Laughing at that. Currently, Skits is top ranked for CMU, 38-19. Waka is top ranked for Long Beach, 39-26. 26 is crazy. I guess someone on CMU's 27. Jesus, that just shows you how much has happened this game.
Alarm bot.
We see the push on B. This is a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, I don't know why we did A last attack, but hey, if that's what they felt like doing. That's what they felt like doing. Wait. Oh, blind. We're going in from what it looks like. Ostrich is very low due to that a lot of mollies going out. Unfortunately, Milk gets the 2k on Frogman and Ostrich. Skits getting the kill on the Killjoy, Sofakin getting the kill on the Omen, bringing it to another 3v3. Sherrod getting the trade. Sherrod getting another kill on Waka. Is just the KO left. He does pop ult. That is the suppressed. We'll see them swing this KO, maybe? Sherrod gets the kill and that will bring it to 17-17. Wait.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Okay, we're back to another round of overtime. Yippee! Our favorite. Huh? We are. Oh. Okay.
It was just tackled.
Okay. It looks like Long Beach is gonna push on to B side. We'll see how this ends up working out for them. KO knife goes out. Jet did lose some HP from that. Ostrich does get the pick on the Sova. Sherrod getting the pick on Waka on Jet. It will put us into a 5v3. Ooh, this is a Omen one way does go down though. We see the Harbor Wall going out and it looks like they might rotate here, going over to back to A. Maybe not. Okay, we're waiting. Yes, calm, patient.
Poison orb emitting.
Maybe this is what CMU needs to take the lead. Who knows? We see the KO knife going out. Omen going down. Frogman managing to pick. Sherrod getting the killjoy. It is just the KO left. They peek into the KO. Does manage to take Frogman, but he is on half HP versus 4 of them.
30 seconds
It would
left.
take somewhat of a miracle to get this kill. We see the blind going out. Does hit Sherrod. Sherrod going on a flank. Skits doesn't matter. Skits gets the headshot and that'll put CMU up right now, 18-17. We see Skits did hit that 40. 40 kills, 19 deaths. Waka 39 kills, 28 deaths. One more round for CMU if they manage to win this offense. 2 more rounds for 3 technically for Long Beach. We got this! Last round! What is this? Round 30? I thought it was further than 35.
It's 36.
Yes. Last round was 35. This is 36. Maybe we won't beat the record. Hopefully we don't beat the record. Waka might be gonna share it here. Maybe. We have the rest of CMU slow pushing onto B, sorry. A lot of Long Beach was set up onto A for some reason. We see Coke coming out that will allow Ostrich to get the plant off here. We have Omen in Heaven. Omen blind going out. Ooh, unfortunately, Ostrich does go down as he manages to plant though. Omen getting the pick there. We see that pick on the Sova and Snowman. We know that Omen's topside. Oh, okay. Sova King getting 2-star and Milk. Unfortunately, goes down to Waka. Frogman going down to the Sova. We do see the defuse starting to go. Oh, Skit's going down. Does manage to kill the Sova. Oh, I don't know if they're gonna have enough time to defuse. It's Half does manage to defuse. We get to 18-18.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Round 37. Yippee. And we're back to okay, there we go, full stacking A. It's what I said. They're doing it. They can't hear me. Our spectators are also going a little insane, I think. Recon Bolt is pretty much immediately destroyed. Oh, I dropped something. Whatever. Okay, fight. Please. Oh, keep in mind, if Long Beach wins this game, we are going to a third match. Which would be insane. Star manages to get Ostrich down here. Shock Dart is getting traded. Looks like Long Beach is gonna back out and rotate over to B site where Sherrod is set up with all the KJ sillies. I can't remember the word. Yeah, the sillies. I'm trademarking it now. Okay, we see guest detected by KO knife. Possibly guest KO here? No, not quite. Skits gets the kill on the Sova. Milk going down, or Skits going down to Milk. We see the KJ Molly going down. Frog getting Milk. Frog getting Cutie as well. It is just up to Waka and Star left. Waka does get the kill on Sherrod. Both are pretty low in terms of HP. We do see the start defuse gets halved.
Player standing.
Unfortunately gets caught between Waka and Star, and that will bring it to 18-19.
Switching sides. Match point.
It glows in the dark. Yeah. Okay. Attack time. Please don't tell me they're going to A. Oh god. No. Mid. Switching it up. Waka is in kitchens though. Skits finds him, manages to take him down. Bring it to the 4v5. However, Skits is very... Oh, Ostrich manages to get Milk, gets traded out.
Last player standing.
Oh. It's just up to Skits on 30 HP to try to clutch this out. If he does not manage to win this round, I'll bring us to a third map. And we are going to be here until the arena closes. Does get the plant off. Yes, does manage to plant on B. And has Viper ult that he can pop.
My ultimate is ready.
It's not unwinnable. It's just going to be very hard. Especially if Stars and what's his name? Soba thank you, continue to stay so close together, it's gonna be very hard to get one of them and not get traded out immediately. He sees,
enemy remaining.
he sees Star, gets Star out, it is just up to the Soba. We'll see if he manages to. Skizz dropping a molly. Oh my god! Skizz dropping a molly, managing to kill the Sova, bringing him to 44 kills, 21 deaths, and bringing it to 19-19 overall. I can't believe it. I can't believe he won that. Oh my god. Currently Skizz is top frag, as we said, 44-21. Waka is very close behind, 43-30. This has been an insane game for playoffs. Currently round 39. What was your number again, Quaid? 44? We're getting close to that. Oh my god. We see the push onto A again. Very normal for Long Beach to do. Very comfortable. They are gonna be playing with Spike there. Spike does go down. Shots fired. Oh, wow. Spots some in main there. It looks like CMU's gonna do a heavy push on. Does go down to Waka. Sherrod, sorry, goes on to Waka. The Frogman managing to get a kill on Cutie, Star getting a kill on Skizz, Frogman getting a kill on the Sova, Waka getting a kill on Ostrich. Oh, Milk and Waka getting a taking out Sova and Frogman, and that will bring it to 19-20. Round 40. Okay, everyone celebrate.
Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Yay! Yay! Come on, do it. Good. Thank you. Currently, Skizz, top rag. This, I'm assuming it's Waka as well, probably. Why wouldn't it be? Attack!
Turret out.
Oh, you're gonna keep that up for.
Alarm bot out.
Oh, attack time! Sherrod, pick Waka! A-sites, doing stuff! The Frogman pushing on point. Head first KO Molly dies to KO. The ostrich doing ostrich things. Ostrich is such a weird word. Ooh, ostrich 5 HP. Silva King does manage to get Star and Milk. However, Cutie manages to get the trade. It is up to Cutie and the Sova to get these final 2 kills if they want to win this round, or we are going to round 44. Skizz sees Cutie, manages to get the kill. It is just the Sova left on mid. Spike, I don't know where Spike is. Spike is doing Spike things. They have to plant it. Please. Okay, plant. We are seeing the Sova pushing onto mid here. Does get spotted by Skizz, does go down to Skizz, bringing it to 20-20, bringing us to round 41. Skizz top frag, 26-22. Waka top frag for Long Beach, 26-31.
Turret out.
Oh my god. We're gonna beat your record. Of course, it's the stream we start late is the one that goes on for.
I think it was the record. It was also a semi-finals match as well.
Probably, yeah. I would check. You know, Sherrod warned me before this is probably gonna be a long game. I didn't expect how long it would be. If we have to go to another game after this, that's another hour, basically.
Here.
It's current.
Bomb grenade out.
Star is currently planting.
Spike planted.
Spike has been planted. Oh, CMU on retake. We've been here before. Sofa goes down, manages to kill Skizz. I feel like a Raze would have been really strong on this map, but I guess it's just me. I'm going crazy. Sofa King getting Waka. Star getting Ostrich. Star getting Sofa King. Sherrod getting Star. Cutie getting Sherrod. Frogman, cutie. It is just up to Frogman to get milk and whoever else it is. Sova, it goes down to Sova. Another round.
Switching sides. Match point.
Everyone's motor functions okay? I know humans get tired.
Doing it in between rounds. We can see that. Round 42. Are we excited? Yippee!
Shutting them down.
Okay, attack time! B! Why are we surprised? We're not. I don't know where they're planning to attack. Looks like a full push through mid. Waka taking out Skits and Ostrich. Frogman getting the train on Waka. It looks like they're gonna do a full push onto A to try to plant here. Sova getting Sofa King. This might be the round. Oh, I don't think we're beating 45. Sova getting shared and it's just up to Frogman on 2 HP. Doesn't quite happen. Long Beach wins this round and that will bring us to a third map of this night. I can't wait. We will be back after the break.
And we're back with some new commentators. Our last commentator is running short on time. I'm Locke.
And I am Kenny.
And with new commentators. Going in, CMU looks like we have a Jet, Omen, Sova. Still thinking about it, but looks like Breach and KJ. And then Long Beach is looking at an Omen, Breach, Cypher, Sova, and Neon.
Neon's the one that goes fast, right?
Yes.
Alright. I got this.
It feels experience level.
I played a Swift play.
I get to hide plat. That was about it.
When was the last time you played?
When after Vice came out.
You guys got this.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I think Neon was the newest.
We're so chill.
No, it was ISO. It was ISO.
All right. Oh, maybe an Astra angle. Still trying to decide. Oh, and they lucked in Astra instead of Omen. Yeah, this Neon was an issue game 1. So we'll see how it plays out on Haven.
Now, I believe Long Beach is running a lot of blinds here, right?
They're running Breach. Breach is the only one with the blind.
Okay. maybe I know.
Our team has Breach and Omen. That's 2 blinds.
Okay.
Our team has a lot of
Right there.
Well, they have like a lot of fishing security, right? That's Astra's whole thing.
Yes, but they have Astra, and then Cypher has Cage, and that's two visual impairments. Jet has smokes, Omen has smokes, and oh yes,
that's
and
not the wave guy.
Breach has flash.
I thought that was Harbor.
No. No.
That's just not the water guy.
No.
Hey.
This is.
So they have less vision obscuration than I thought.
Yes, we have more than they do.
That's a really cool ghost skin.
Yeah. They do, however, have more intel. They're hard push onto C with pick on Astra and then with a trade on Jet. Looks like we're getting this plant down. A couple lingering mid. We'll be looking for a flank. Spike is planted. It's playing for time now. Holding angles. Sova trying to scout out some intel. only finds the Sova, so still a bit obscure. Neon tries to rush in. Breach stun on site. Hard pushing. They do find a trade, and
Player
Sova
standing.
gets a 3K.
Enemy down.
You get a trade.
Enemy remaining.
Oh! And JJ comes back with another 3K, winning them the round. Going in, it looks like we are... I don't know.
I don't know.
Game just started.
It's like we're playing for an
Calling my
A
bot.
push.
Yeah. Cypher set up on C. 2 on B.
Placing alarm bot.
Sova is sitting on A by himself. It looks like mid. We get 2 picks.
That's huge.
On the Neon. And
Got a third pick.
Breach goes down as well.
It is now a 2v5.
Smoking off both entrances to site. And now we're looking to plant. Watching for flank.
One enemy
Get a pick
remaining.
on the Cypher, who's trying to peek from Garage. All it's down to Sova, who's coming from A. See if he manages to get a pick or two. Oh, he reveals his position, and it looks like
Flawless.
he doesn't manage to get any picks before getting killed off himself. And that's 0-2.
Oh yeah.
Long Beach looking to full buy here with a little bit of staggering. Cypher doesn't have a Vandal or Phantom. And on CMU we have some Bulldogs, so a little bit of a safer economy. And we're looking to push on C. Peeking long. Doesn't manage to find anybody. Trying to get some more intel. Neon rotates over to C. Making some noise on C. And looks like we're rotating now. CMU splitting off, trying to get maybe a pick or two before hard committing to a site. Both teams just staggering out, trying to get some more intel. Nothing happening so far. Looks like a commit on the Garage, and Neon manages to find a pick on Breach.
Our carrier is dead.
Ooh, 2.
Spike down.
CMU
C.
loses 2, trying to push up C long.
Last player standing.
JJ doesn't manage to get that pick from behind as Omen
We
falls.
have seen our KJ clutch it.
Yes, it looks like maybe. Not this time. It was a close one though. Manages to get last 2 more.
She managed to get her with before she died. They're all dice. Oh, we shouldn't. Yeah.
It's the character, man.
Well, the characters is she. Yeah.
Looking to push A, but CMU is looking to push A, but Long Beach has stacked A with 3 of them this time. We'll see how that plays out. A little bit dangerous for them. Sova pushing out main as Neon manages to get out.
Hard committing.
3 still stacked on A, and it looks like we're committing. Astra and Breach still holding out at C, so we do have the numbers advantage going into this. Looks like we're playing
KJ going for a flank around B, heading towards Garage.
slowly backing out. Lost a lot of resources trying to get that push in.
Well, the question is, will our Killjoy get caught out here, or will she get some...
She does manage to find a Breach as we CMU starts pushing up C long. CMU manages to take C and start planting.
And the spike is down.
Spike is down. Long Beach has fully rotated over to C. Sova ult from Long Beach manages to kill CMU Sova.
Our KJ just camping out in Garage. Looking
3
for
long
a
and 1
portal.
garage.
It looks
All-
like Long Beach is going to
Hard pushing onto the site with a breach ult. They managed to find 2.
One
See if they managed to
remaining.
find the rest of them. And
had
Jet
to reload.
Jet ran out of ammo. It's all down to Neon. Let's see what he can do.
Not
Jared
much, it
does
looks
manage
like.
to find the Neon from a flank. Bringing the score to 1-3. Going into this 5th round, Neon and Long Beach's Neon has ult, and CMU has
Placing alarm bot.
KJ ult. Retaliate. Both kind of on the wrong side. Neon's ult is more of an attacker-sided ult, as KJ's is more defender-sided ult. So let's see how they both play it out. Ooh, an early pick from Omen on their Neon.
Neon. Which is huge because
Yes.
from the previous 2 series, I believe the Neon player has been their MVP.
Yes, so it's a huge pick from them. They do slow push on A. They do see the Sova. He's caught out. And they do manage to find the
Does
kill.
not escape.
Long Beach frantically trying to rotate over to A, while CMU decides to fake it and run over to C. Cypher is still set up on C and camping it out.
Now the KJ is staying at A.
If Cypher manages to get some picks here, it might be good. Cypher does manage to get one. Does get traded out though,
C.
delaying the spike plant.
But we get it anyway.
My
CMU
ult's
does
ready.
manage to get it. It's a 4v2 right now, with Astra and Breach trying to do what they can. They both swing wide.
One enemy
and
remaining.
They do trade him, and they go down, bringing the score to 1-4. 4-1. 4-1.
Yeah. It's weird. Yeah.
Going into the 6th round, we have 3 ults to their 2. CMU is looking at some.
Frogman assaulting this teddy bear.
Does fat finger the updraft? Unfortunately, cannot buy that back. So that's an unfortunate loss
Has
of
to play
util.
around without it.
They do seem to have a solidified plan of playing for picks, but they are hard to
Sova coming for that hard
You should
rotate.
run.
Looks like the Sova might be coming in for a full flank around
Frogman
C.
pushing up, trying to catch a pick. Does manage to get the Astra. Let's see if he gets traded. No, he manages a clean pick.
The Sova walks all the way around to avoid potentially being caught out by the kill.
Cypher manages to get Frogman. As Ostrich gets huge trades going out. Huge brawl. Does come down
One
to
enemy
2.
remaining.
Skits does manage to find Jay Konai as Neon runs on the site. Taps
Bomb grenade
defuse.
out.
Playing this very safe.
Placing swarm grenade.
Swarm grenade on the spike. Let's see if it manages to get. And it does manage to find the Neon. It just runs right into it. Now that round, KJ used ult, but Long Beach did not use any of their ult either, so we did manage to, Sova ult did come online, so we still have 3 ults to their 2. Sova ult is a huge ult to have on attack, as you can pretty much play back and ult when you hear cues.
Time for a
So it's
field
a huge-
test.
CMU seems to just have better econ.
They do.
And creds.
A lot of credits, and they are still. You managed to push on. Long Beach is going for a save round this round, so it is looking very CMU sided this round.
I wouldn't accept that.
Cover going out. Stealing sight.
Hard pushing onto A with a bunch of util coming out. They do manage to find Breach and Neon. Both go down as they plant this fight. Sova trying to find his way in through smoke, perhaps, trying to find out.
Does make its way down.
Clearing out the main. Breach does manage to get the Sova.
One enemy
Double
remaining.
peek on the Jet, does manage to find. Ooh, a blind fire into the smoke. Headshots Astra.
Hey, what's that outline around the characters? What's up with that? So it appears that that our Jet can just see these guys through walls.
Okay. Going to
Right
round,
there.
8. We're now still up 1 ult, 4 to their 3. A lot of noise coming mid. Everybody centralized around B site right now. Slowly filtering out. Trying to cover for different angles. CMU is looking to commit to this mid play. Peeking window. Making some more noise. Maybe committing. Jet dashes in. Does get breached. Stunned.
Spike down.
Trade
B.
managed to come out. Jet for their Neon. Spike does come down as our KJ goes down. Omen manages to find on an off angle. Ult onto sight. Sova ult as well. Their Sova goes down.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, a good flank from Omen. Manages to get one, but gets traded out. Comes down to Astra. Breach blinds. Doesn't manage to get the kill. Astra's still hanging on. It is a time game though, so Astra will have to make a play soon. Ooh, a fire through the wall. Does manage to get a headshot once again on this Astra. This poor girl. We did burn 2 ults that round, so we are down now. They do have 4 ults to our 2, with a lot of good defensive ones available.
Jet ult does kind of go crazy here, though.
Jet ult is kind of inconsistent, though. Depends on the.
It depends on the player.
Depends on the player.
It does.
High hopes for Frogman.
Anytime I played
Jet ult.
Jet, I would pop that ult, run in, and immediately get a headshot. I'm
sure.
I'm just good.
I'm sure.
I'm
Jet
just
ult
good.
does provide a good economy round, though, as she doesn't need to buy. She doesn't be very effective. But with CMU's economy right now, it doesn't be a
seem to
huge problem.
matter.
Yeah. Some noise in garage. Ooh! Breach is caught out and our Omen manages to find a kill on him. Omen ults onto C, trying to scout out as Cypher goes down in garage. Hard take on C. Sova slowly coming up long to try and plant the spike.
Shadows travel.
Astra does manage to find Jet. Setting up for plant.
One enemy
Jet
remaining.
goes down. AJ does manage to get 2 in the garage. Let's see if we can find a third. He does manage to get the third. Finds that third. Bring the Squirtle 8-1. Squirtle. The Pokemon.
The Squirtle.
I got money. Need something? Alarm bot out.
Neon bought a Judd. Probably interesting to see what she does with that. Probably looking to ult, actually.
Yeah, probably looking to ult and just spray and pray.
Yeah.
Another CMU full buy though. Right, that's
Quick peeks now.
Yeah, that is a full buy.
okay.
Yeah.
I got it
Very
right.
astute.
Destroyed.
A lot of noise made B until flying out like crazy. Neon is caught out and does die. An early pick, huge for CMU. Everybody's still centralized around mid. They are pushing through garage. Backs out. Just looking for another pick before they commit to anything. So everybody's slowly filtering out.
That's never mind. Who's that there? That's one of the cipher sensors, right?
Yeah.
I think.
We don't have a cipher.
We don't.
CMU does manage to find their way onto C and plants the spike as Long Beach tries to take it back. Everybody rotates over. Breach ult does come out, managing to stun 3.
Which is all
Good
we
trade.
have.
He managed to get on
Player
site
standing.
and takes out most of our
One enemy remaining.
players as
But
Placing
Killjoy
swarm grenade.
comes out.
keeping it
Bomb grenade
consistent.
Foam grenade goes out. Almost kills the Sova. Ooh, Sova does
Doesn't
wing
check
wide
the
and
left.
does manage to win the round.
Who knows? He might let us have it. He might not defuse.
Out of
Yeah,
charges.
I'm sure. That is their second round that they've won so far. Could be a morale boost for Long Beach after that long string of losses. Could bring back their momentum. Could bring it back. Their economy is still looking pretty poor, as CMU does full buy once again, despite losing that round. And it looks like next round they can still full buy, even if they lose this one as well.
Is it not picking up if I speak that way? Oh.
Yeah, these are like good mics.
Whoa.
As long as you're in front of it, it should be fine.
Slowly filtering onto A, CMU tries to find an angle.
You should run.
Jet does peek, slowly walking onto site. There is, Long Beach does stack 3 over there. Noise does draw attention.
Placing swarm grenade.
Lots of diesel coming out. They do manage to clear it. KJ getting a 2K. Do manage to take control of A with spike planted. Ooh, Asher does jiggle peek and finds the Jet. Slowly trying to make their way onto A. Long Beach is struggling to get past all the util.
The spike
Cypher
is
pushes
sticking
out.
down.
Manages to get a trade out.
One
3 to
enemy
2.
remaining.
Ooh, Omen manages to get. There was a lot of kills. I'll be real. I lost track. Looks like Astra is going to save as CMU takes another round from them. The momentum did
Will
not
the
shift
Killjoy
as
move?
CMU continues to win.
Killjoy scrolling TikTok. When did they add phones to
Last
the game?
round
What's up
before
with
the
that?
Yeah. Nice, CMU is low on ults, only having Jet as Long Beach still has 3 ults. Neon has not ulted all game, and neither has the Jet. Cypher and Astra has been sitting on their ult for a while as well. Haven't found a good opportunity to use them. CMU once again goes mid, trying to make some noise or find a pick. They do look like they're committing to garage this time. Trying to get rid of mine. Trip.
Misses.
Misses. Does
Locked
survive.
into it. Survives though. Continues to make some noise in garage. Looks like they're rotating B.
Are slowly backing out.
The Sova is slow pushing C though.
Shadows traveling.
Nope, going
Hard
back.
pushing into B. Does manage to find a pick. Spike is going to be planted. Oh. Very hard contest from Long Beach. Does leave them down to 2 though. Neon does pop ult. Does not manage to find anything and wastes it.
One enemy remaining.
Breach rotating to the C with the spike.
Spike is planted.
Manages to sneak the spike past them.
Oh,
Who could have predicted
Neon
this?
does try her best, but
Alright.
does not manage to get anything past another kill.
Switching sides.
Breach does molly him. Because last round and we swapped, so it doesn't matter.
Turn out.
Yeah, our CMU's KJ, none other than Sherrod, is having a
Placing
very
alarm
solid
bomb.
game
Placing swarm grenade.
this time around. It is 2-10 currently, with CMU at 10 rounds, and they seem to have the most momentum currently. Oh, Long Beach does try to push A hard. Unfortunately, CMU did stack A with 3. They do manage to find a pick on Neon, delaying Long Beach's push. Double swing from CMU. Does not find anything, but does... Sova does come close to dying. They do manage to get a trade on
Sova.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Long Beach is backing out. Took a lot of bad trades. Trying to rotate. They are going through garage.
Turn down.
CMU notices. Quickly pivots to C. 4 against 3. Long Beach is on site. Going to plant. They do manage to get the plant down.
Spike is down.
Ooh, Breach is picked off. Traded off for Astra. Ooh, a lot of good trades.
Omen got
CMU does
a nice
come out on
2
top.
kill there.
2-11.
You don't
CMU only needs 2 more rounds to win.
You really shouldn't have said that.
I'm commentating.
They should probably reevaluate their approach.
That's what you're
No,
supposed
no,
to do.
No, no, no. You jinxed it.
Placing alarm bot.
Appears to be
Placing
about to
swarm grenade.
sneeze.
No, I'm just appalled.
Turn out. Keep it cool.
No,
That's
I'll
how
leave the
you
Valorant
survive.
to you. I'll commentate on you the rest of the game.
No, I think we should swap actually.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Yeah, you can do this round. You can commentate.
Killjoy throws the swarm into garage. Got a pretty solid block on the map. Killjoy gets picked by the Sova. The breach got traded off there. It is a 3v2.
Last player standing.
Sova got a nice pick off on the Jet. Now it is just long. Oh, I got the colors mixed up. What? I thought we were winning.
Long
that.
Beach does win that round.
They do. They do. I didn't know who was who. It's probably important, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
CMU is on defense currently, as they did swap sides.
Black looks mildly disappointed in me right now.
I'm
Gave
not,
me a
not
shot and
mildly.
I
I'm
biffed
very
it.
disappointed.
I will be muting my mic while I cry.
CMU does 4-stack on C, looking for an aggressive play. They do rush out. Doesn't find anybody, but Long Beach does push up mid. Gets free space because no one's holding B currently.
Cover
But
going
they
out.
do back out. Pivots to A. KJ alone on A with full push. Does manage to find the Neon. Long Beach does take control of A, but they're 2 down currently. 3 down.
Spike planted.
5 against 2.
This 5v2 is looking a little spicy.
1 enemy remaining.
They do have spike down, so it is a time game. Let's see if Asher can stall long enough. They cannot.
Gun here.
And the spike gets diffused. Oh, they're holding it. No, they're not.
Thrifty.
Stop diffusing.
Gun here.
That was a save round for CMU, so
Match
they do
point.
get the 3. Okay.
Yeah. The If I
Some
am
words of-
correct, CMU just needs one more win
You are
for
correct.
the series.
You are correct. Frogman pulls out a huge gun. That's a big gun.
Buys Snowden. Looks like we have
Does
a
hold A with it.
WM1 game.
It's holding long. Long Beach does peek into the Odin. Let's see if Jet can find anything. Does get stunned by
gets
Breach, so
stunned.
unfortunately does get picked off. They do manage to get the pick, so they are pushing onto A. Only 2 holding it currently as the rest of the CMU is trying to
Spike down.
rotate
A.
over. They do manage to find 2. They picked off. 2 against 2 now.
2v2, but we do
lot of
have the
trades.
Killjoy.
Do.
And we have seen that our Killjoy is perfectly capable of pulling off a 3v1.
KJ does have a flank currently.
Spike planted.
Spike is planted. Asher ult comes out.
Killjoy swings this rate. That's so
One enemy
dead.
KJ finds the Sova.
and knows
Astra
where
is
that Astra
very
is.
low. A double peek finds the
Double
kill
peek
and a
finds the kill.
win from CMU.
This is a very hard-fought victory.
Very
Defenders
hard-fought
win.
game from both teams, but CMU does come out on top.
Our spectators are calling for a rematch. They believe foul play was involved.
CMU will move on to finals.
You got this.
I don't know the outro.
Yeah, when did they play again?
Stream every Tuesday, or not Tuesday anymore. Stream every Wednesday.
We have a stream every Wednesday, and
Yeah,
finals
finals will be next week for Valorant.
will be next Wednesday.
Is both Overwatch teams out? Oh, but okay, no streams on Thursday. Just Wednesday.
Or Thursday.
Okay, we only have the next week Valorant finals.
All of our content's on YouTube.
All of our content is on YouTube, available to watch.
Good job.
I have
Thank you for watching.
I highly suggest that you go back and look at the League of Legends VODs.
Don't do
there's
that,
one
it's a bad
guy who
idea.
played in the first series. He was pretty goated.
Okay.
We're done. Cut it off. Goodbye, everybody.